What's up? Welcome back to another video about suburban homesteading. You can see right here, mapping out a fence right now, and actually got a bunch of other updates to show you right here. Trying our hand at a little in-ground gardening. I'll flip us around and we'll show you. Yeah, so check this out. I honestly didn't think I was going to jump into in-ground gardening this fast, but just watched a few videos on cover crops and was like, cover crops are a perfect idea to just throw in the ground right here. So we have spring wheat right here. And then we have, actually, I think this one's a cover crop mix. So this is a cover crop mix of just a bunch of different stuff right here. This is spring wheat right here. And this is fava beans right here. Did a bunch of weeding, collected everything back there in our outdoor mulch and compost pile. Got our little parts graveyard right here. And then this is what we're thinking about right here. Because we're thinking about a fence right here to block in the cistern. And then we just picked up those grapes right here, and we're thinking that's where we throw the grapes in the ground. And honestly, part of what's just like doing this live is because we had a contractor picked out that we were gonna get a bunch of work done back here, but just kind of as the spring is like drawing on and we were kind of going back and forth with them about plans, and then just the emails like just circled, we've just been DIYing more and more of it, and honestly really enjoying that part. And so that's what's fun about kind of just making this up as you go. And then we can like see down on the backyard from our master bedroom, and it honestly just feels like playing a video game. Like, it's just so fun and relaxing. It feels like playing a video game to just plan this out and kind of do it as we go. So main thing I'm just like trying to do is, as we make decisions, like not box ourselves into a corner, but do stuff that makes like organized sense. Because Shren and I are very like type A, organized like people. So it's like, I want to do it run and gun as we go, but then also not box ourselves into a corner. Here's an update on the Birdie's raised bed, garden bed too. We've got a bunch of stuff in here, bunch of awesome stuff in here. Got beans in that back row. So we threw this trellis in there for that. Very excited about this. You can see I filled it up with just like sticks and different stuff. And so you can see where it has like settled. I don't think that should affect it over time, but we'll see. And then, yeah, loving all this shade back here, working on collecting some cardboard. The potatoes have started to come up a little bit. Radishes, I'm not sure are ever gonna come up. And then these, I'm pretty ready to just kind of let these go to the compost pile. The cabbage, honestly, has done really good. For what it is, we've moved it around. It started out on a porch and then we've moved it around so much. The broccoli looked really good, and now it's just doing whatever this is doing. So yeah, I'm about ready to just tear down these two. And plus, I don't think the metal bed is like good for the summer anyways. All right, so the exact kind of fence is being debated that we were talking about, but what we are gonna get moving is just getting this grape in the ground. We're just gonna see what happens. I'm anxious to get started on our little row of plants back here behind the river, and we're just gonna start with this grape right here, train it up onto the fence, have it go along the back wall. Because I just wanna know how well this variety does in the ground, both on the variety and just like our ground. Because again, haven't really like tested our ground very much. And so this is a flame seedless grape. Medium sized, light red, crisp, self-fruitful, needs a hot summer. So perfect, because we're gonna have a super hot summer. So just get this in the ground and see what happens. I'm actually pretty excited about this because the dirt over here was way softer than when we were digging out the garden bed. So, and then you can see, so remember when we dug the trench for the cistern, we were still just trying to level out this this ground right here. So basically just everything, anytime I dig anything out, I kind of am just starting to dump it in right here to fill in and flatten this. But yeah, actually really excited about that. All right, first grape plant in the ground. First actual like plant in the ground. We did the little bit of in-ground gardening over here with the wheat and the cover crop, but yeah, that felt awesome. And quick short update was a perfect illustration of just trying to plan, but also trying to not fall into like analysis paralysis. Because yeah, don't want to box ourselves into like doing certain things, but at the same time, got to throw something in the ground. And this is something that's interesting. If you've been gardening, feel free to comment on this, because so like I said, I'm only like 4 or 5 months into like thinking about gardening, and I feel like always behind. Like it's middle of April right now. It's like Easter Sunday right now. Like I feel behind. Like it's spring and you're supposed to like have all this stuff going on, and it feels like a hard window to hit, because and then in zone 9, like our summer is gonna be really hot. Like it's gonna be 95 degrees outside, and so it's like a lot of things you can read of like do this, don't do this, all that sort of stuff. And so, but I feel like momentum begets momentum, and so that's why we threw this grape in the ground. So, like, comment, subscribe. Got a mining update coming pretty soon, because we started mining in the garage. We've been measuring our solar surplus and showing that, and hoping to get more just kind of homesteaders, gardeners, people into mining, and kind of understanding how that integrates with the same things you know about the soil and plants. Bitcoin is helping regenerate the money like that. And so, yeah, mining update coming. Grapes are in the ground.